Hello, it's Mary Speak Your Truth. Um, it's a great day, great night, evening, wherever you are, morning. I don't know where you are, but you do. I want to talk about chemistry and connections. Everybody don't want to talk about chemistry connection. I talk to a lot of people all the time about different things, and the question of the day, the hour, I'm talking to some people. It's about chemistry and connection. Now, anybody can have chemistry. If you go back, if you're my age, in your 30s, whatever, you can go back and you can think about 5 people who you met on your life journey for whatever reason, and you had chemistry with these people. Whether it was good conversation, it was through intimacy, it was through you met them, y'all vibe, y'all had good conversation. Maybe if y'all dated, y'all had good intimacy, you had good chemistry, but the connection is what you didn't have. That's what people don't get. You hear people, well, we have good chemistry. We have good chemistry. Not saying chemistry is not important. It is, but if you have a connection, which hopefully if you're having a connection with someone, it's spiritual. If you're having that connection, the chemistry is going to be a part of that connection. Because connection means you got it all. It's the natural. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're spiritually connected. And one thing I'm going to say is when you have a connection, it's spiritual, it's natural. It's from the divine. If you want to say God, I don't know. Whoever your deity is, whoever you worship, that's who lined that up. That's why it's called a spiritual connection. That's why it's called a connection. Connections don't come that often on that level. Okay? They're divine. They're ordered by the divine. That's why they're so. You feel like, I ain't gonna say you need this person, but you do, in a sense. You feel like it's something about this person that you need in your life. Because most time when you're spiritually connected with somebody, you need them. They're a part of your journey. They're a part of your destiny. They're a part of something in your life, maybe a vision or whatever. If it's a husband-wife thing, you connected as, somebody that you want to marry. A lot of times that's what it is. And you have something to accomplish together. Okay? And along with that, you have the transparency. If you don't know what transparency is, basically it's just total honesty, realness. I could tell you how I feel. You could tell me how you feel. We don't get upset about it. We don't get in our feels about it. We don't get all overly emotional about it. It's like to understand each other, get a better understanding of who you are versus who they are, okay? And who they are, should I say. So you're honest. Oh, I don't like that. I didn't like what you said. Please don't do that again. Because you don't know a person's past. Some things that we do or say to people, it's a trigger. Because you don't know, if you don't know everything about what the person's been through, you could trigger things. So transparency is important. Just so you know things. We shouldn't have to guess. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to, the person you connect with spiritually, you should be able to talk to them, have a dialogue, have a adult conversation, not screaming, fussing, cussing, throwing things. Talk about it. Agree to disagree sometimes. Sometimes that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I understand this. Agree to disagree. Sometimes it's just that simple, okay? Also, like I told you, it's natural. It's a natural thing. And it's a lot of times you have, when you are connected to somebody on a spiritual level, on a divine connection, and it's a real connection, you feel like their peace. It's like a peace. It's like yin and yang. It's like this is my fit. This is my, nobody else can fit. Nobody else can be, and like I said, people are not irreplaceable. You can't replace people. Yes, the hell. I mean, some people cannot be replaced. That's a lie. Anybody can be replaced. No, anybody can't be replaced, because some people are just a divine connection. You know, that's a problem. Everybody out here just randomly dating. You're over here, you're over there, and you don't even know what you're working with. Well, anybody can be replaced. If that was the case, why don't we stay? Why do we go from person to person all the time, picking up different energies, different spirits, this, that, and the other? Why? Why? Or either why are you with somebody, you know you should be there, you whatever happened, but you always feel like you got to get back there because that's your divine counterpart. Obviously, and you try to date someone else, but it's something there, and you say, no, this is where I'm supposed to be, right? So if it was just that easy to replace people, you could just leave this person and go to that person with no problem, and you be just and everything would manifest. Everything would be as it should be with that person because it's divine. No, we resonate with our divine counterpart, our divine masculine, our divine feminine, whoever we are in connection with. That's what it's about. That's why you see people, they get with people. You're happy first. I'm going to make that disclaimer. You're already happy before you step into something, or you should be. Two things you should be before you step into any type of relationship, especially when you're talking about marriage and high level of commitment. You should be healed. All right? If I can't tell you nothing else, you should be healed and you should be whole. Okay, meaning you're whole by yourself. And so when you're whole, you're happy, regardless. You're healed, you overcome all that stuff. You're not taking baggage. So you're going in happy with yourself. Therefore, you can go in with the divine counterpart and you can only add to that. You're an addition. Okay? You're part of the elevation as an addition. You're not to go in and make nobody be what the person is supposed to be, or try to make this happen. No, you're going in to create, co-create, because everything is already, y'all coming together. So you're going in to add to that, add value, elevation, be transparent. It should be a natural thing. And I'm going to tell you something. When you are lined up with your divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine person, your connection, however you take this, everybody can understand this on different levels depending on where you are. Your divine, your person that you connect with, and you're gonna have the chemistry with them. Okay, so let me make that clear. You're gonna have chemistry. Okay, so when you line yourself up with that, and you know that's where you're supposed to be, it's natural. You don't have to force it. Not saying that you don't have things to go through. Everybody have things to go through to get to the certain points that we have to get to. But the conversation is natural. Everything is natural. And you ain't cussing. You ain't fussing. That, the woman is at peace with the man. She ain't nagging. She bringing peace to this man's life. This man can rest knowing that he has a peaceful woman. He don't have to be dealing with a nagging woman, complaining woman. I want this kid. It's like she speak what she had to speak, her truth, and that's it. And she allow him to be his masculinity, and she stay in her femininity. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you have that, it connects. It's like this. It automatically connects. You don't have to force it. You just gotta be you. Understand? No fakeness. Like I told you, it's about the highest level of honesty, which is transparency. And I'm just keeping it on 100. Because a lot of people, well, we have chemistry, but you don't have a connection. And I'm going to sum this up because I was asked this question. That's why it's not evolving your relationships the way it should, because you got maybe good sex. The chemistry's there. You have a good conversation. You have a good time. That's it. But you don't have nothing that's foundational to stand on. You don't have, there's no strength. There's nothing to, you know, you got to have love. You got to have good sex. All that's a part of a good relationship, marriage, what have you. But it's going to take a whole lot more than that to keep that up and keep you leveling up. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a whole lot more to keep y'all grounded, to keep you going up, to keep the foundation solid. Okay? Anybody can get together with anybody, honestly, and have great chemistry. If you live long enough, don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Because we all done been there. Oh, the chemistry was great. What else? Everything else missing. That's why there was no real connection. And I'm not talking about materialistic things. Knock that out the window. It can't be about the money, the materialistic things. It has to be genuine. All that comes, you know, if y'all, you might already have that going in, but that's a part of it. But it has to be about the connection. The chemistry is involved, is already added to the connection. The connection has to be there. That's it. And with that, I'm gonna tell you something about divinely connected people. They're healed people. They're spiritual. They know without a shadow of a doubt. And it's not emotions, it's feeling. I'm gonna tell y'all something about emotion, feeling. All your emotions, you feeling some type of way. Cut that. I'm talking about feeling. This feels good. When you know how something just feel good, it's like this just feel good. I ain't talking about your emotions where you all in your feelings and you all, no, I mean, when you are feeling within your soul and your spirit, your intuition is saying, this is right. Or if it's not right, your intuition is saying, that ain't right. That's what I'm talking about. The feeling, the soul, the soulness of it, your soul, not some shallow surface emotions. Okay? Emotions not gonna get you nowhere. That's an illusion. Okay? That's fake. That's flaky. Okay? That's what that is. I'm talking about your true feeling from your soul about something or someone. Okay? So, and again, divine connections can be, I'm talking more about relationships of people coming together. That's how I look at it. You know, and guess what? When you come together in a connection that is divine, you'll come together for a reason. There's a purpose, right? You two, it's a yin yang. You know, we do it for each other. We make this happen together. It might be, okay. I say this, you think that. It's like it works. When you in it, you understand it. You know that you know without a shadow of a doubt that's where you're supposed to be. Okay? And another thing about it, spirits hit me. No one, not even you, take my word, not even you can stop it. Because it's divine. It's a connection. When it's a true connection, it's something you just cannot stay away from. I don't care how you might try to leave it, you might try to kill it, whatever, but you're gonna end up there in that divine time. You're gonna end up where you're supposed to be because it's a divine connection. And another thing, I know this video going longer than I planned. You won't ever. You're gonna be like, I never experienced this before. And if you don't listen to your spirit guides on that, you probably won't ever find that again. Divine connections are far, and connections period are connections don't just happen every day. Understand, when you get that, that's something you have to make sure that you cherish, you honor, you keep. Understand? Because they don't just fall out the sky. Now, chemistry, you can get that in a day. Yeah, you can go to the supermarket, meet somebody, and everything, y'all had good conversation. Oh, you got butterflies in your stomach. And you feel, and, oh yeah, we had a good day. We did. That's chemistry. that's not going to last very long. If you marry chemistry, it's not going to last very long because it does not have the connection. It does not have the solid foundation to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to be always some chaos, some turmoil. It's going to be something there because it's not that connection. Okay? So I just came to drop those nuggets for you because I had that question a couple of times. So I came to get my spill on it. And always from a spiritual standpoint. That's the only way I can come to y'all. So I'm out. I send you love. I send you light. I send you peace. And let your connections come to you. That's all I'm going to say. Don't be on the hunt looking for... We're not supposed to look for relationships. Okay? A lot of people, I'm looking. Stop looking. Be in your highest frequency, your highest vibration, and in your highest and best self all the time. And you align up with your connection. Guarantee. Stop looking. You got to look everywhere. I'm looking. Stop looking. That's why you're not connecting, because you're looking instead of allowing. Allow it to come to you. Allow things to manifest for you. Okay? Allow, when the divine wants to give you something, it's going to give it to you. And the thing about it, wherever you are on your vibration, your frequency, wherever your energies are, that's what you're going to attract. Who are you? Ask yourself that question. When you ask yourself, who are you, you'll understand why you get what you get and why you attract what you attract. And examine yourself. Look at yourself. Like I tell you guys, go within, okay? And you'll know why you get what you get. Check yourself first. All right? That's what I'm saying. So I'm out. Holla.